Hello, everyone, and welcome to the kind of almost first official episode of Must or Bust. I did one before, but that really wasn't official. I just titled it Must or Bust Beauty Box 5. But this is the first official one where I review products that have been receiving a ton of hype, at least from what I have seen, and kind of just review them, give them a rating type deal. The first product we have today is the NARS Laguna and Orgasm Bronzer and Blush Duo. This is the package it came in. It's kind of simple. It looks just like the actual thing that it came in, but this is the box. And opening it, this is what it looks like. Laguna is the bronzer and Orgasm is the blush, if you didn't already know that. But I feel like a lot of people on YouTube and otherwise have been raving about both of these things, like the bronzer and the blush. So I picked up the duo. You can also get them in the singles, just the bronzer or just the blush. But I picked up the duo. I was just, thinking about, whether or not these would be good products, whether they're worth the hype. So I'm going to apply them and see, the pigmentation and stuff. Just from, swatching them, the bronzer is very sheer. It's a very light pigment. You almost can't even see that on the camera. The blush is very pigmented. That's a nice pigmentation for a blush. And then, I don't know if that you can even really tell, but I don't know, you can kind of see it. It's a nice pigmentation for the blush. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush and apply both of them, and we'll see how this goes. So far I'm dipping the brush in the bronzer, and it's very sheer. There is product on the blush on the brush, but it's very sheer, So I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply it, all over. This probably isn't the proper brush to use, but I just grabbed it because it is a bigger face brush. So far, I mean, the color is nice. The color, I mean, it's kind of sheer and not as pigmented as the bronzers that I usually use. So, it's kind of I'm not too sure of it. It does blend in really nicely, though. If you have a lighter skin tone, I'm sure this would probably be something you'd want to use. But I know for me, I don't know, it looks a little bit different on here, but it doesn't, to me, it doesn't really look, as bronzy as I would like. Okay. So everything's covered with the bronzer. What do you guys think? It is really natural looking. But again, like I said, it's not as bronzy as I would usually go for in a bronzer. So now we're going to try the blush, and it is the Orgasm blush. And yeah, the color pigment on the brush is, nicer. You can really tell there's product on there. And I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of blend it out on there. I don't have any other makeup on just besides these two products, just so you know. So what you're seeing is actually just the two products. Yeah, I really like the color payoff of the blush. I don't know if you can really tell it on camera, but I really do like, the pigmentation of the blush. I almost feel like I should have just gotten the blush as a single instead of, the two together, but it's nice to try them both. So yeah, this is what it looks like together on. I really like the blush, like I just said. The bronzer I'm not too sure about. Maybe once I start using it a little more and it gets a little older, then maybe it'll be worth it. So as far as a rating for this product goes, I rate the blush probably about a 7 or 8 out of 10. And the bronzer, maybe a 6 out of 10. It is a nice bronzer. It's just not what I'm, used to using. So is it a must or bust? I'm thinking I think it should be a must, just for you guys to try it. If you have a darker skin tone, I don't recommend the bronzer. I just recommend like the blush. But if you have a lighter one, then I think the bronzer and the blush will be perfect for you. And I think they have other duos too. Like I think they have Laguna with like a different blush. So if you wanted to pick that up, if this blush is too dark for you, you could always go ahead and pick out a different one. But yeah, I think this is definitely a must, to try and keep in your collection. I know the NARS brand is a pretty good brand, and yeah, so I think it's a must. You guys should try it out. If you have any other products that you want me to review, you can leave them down below. It would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, I'll probably just go through some things I already have in my collection, and just kind of review them for you guys. But yeah, you can like this video if you love this NARS product, or if you love any NARS product. This is the only NARS thing I own, but yeah, you can go ahead and like this video, comment down below, or I think I have some links down below of other ways you can reach me, I think through Instagram or Twitter or things like that, if you want to leave any kind of review thing. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye!